Good morning, Facebook. It's Adam Woods. So, did everybody see his wet boot camp last night? My God, it were bad. It were bad. I'm gonna have to go and try and dry it inside at car because my seat were absolutely just drenched. And I didn't even know what to do with it, so I just left it last night. Got a bit of an injury. Pulled my shoulder. It is what it is. I can't fix it at the minute. I did it, and it was quite a funny story, to be honest. Yesterday I did some workout at home, so I was just laid flat on bench, doing some bench press. That's about as far as I can stretch my arm now. But anyway, I've stretched all the way up, we're at top, and for some reason I just got a right itchy nose, and I right, one of them itchy. I had to scratch my nose, so I couldn't reach because my arm were out. I was like. So I decided to move my arm back, and as I was laid flat on bench, I still had dumbbell in my hand, and my shoulder just went straight back with dumbbell. It were either going through patio doors or going through wall, but I managed to keep hold of it, so I didn't damage out, and then I just damaged my shoulder doing it. So yeah, it weren't very good. Better off with dumbbells. If out hurts, drop them. I'll learn that because that's probably going to put me out of doing out for a few days. But it don't mean I'll stop and do nothing, because I'll just work on my legs. That's sound. So even though I've got an injury, we'll work around it. So what I want to talk to you about today is no change. If you don't make no change, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to get any better. Now, these people that come to boot camp yesterday, which, to be fair, it were pretty madness, weren't it? We were absolutely saturated wet. And I gave them all option. What do you want to do? And they were like, I still want to do it. I don't care about rain. And I'm like, that mindset's epic. So if they're going, I'm going. And yeah, we did. We did. We had a laugh. It were funny. But yeah, don't be scared of change. Don't be scared of making that first step. And I do get it because I did it for quite a while. I didn't want people laughing at what I was doing. I didn't want to make a difference and people notice. And I just sort of, because some people put you down. But when people do stuff like that, it's because you're winning, it's because they're jealous. That's what I find. I find it, if people are saying stuff like that, it's because you're doing a good job. And they're either jealous or they think, has he done that? And I want that, I wish I could do that. But if you want to, you just got to go and get it. You just got to go and do it. Whatever it is. If it's job, if it's freaking relationship, if it's your exercise, you're not building any muscle, whatever, you got to change something. You got to research into it and do it properly. You can't just expect to start throwing protein shakes down your mouth. We are researching and understanding why. Why are you doing it? How much do you need? If you don't know, you're going to struggle. But don't be scared of failure at the end of the day. If we fail at something, we've just found a way of not being able to do it. Whatever that is. So if you fail, or if you're doing something and nothing's changing, then change something. At least you know not to do it like that, and not to carry on doing it like that because you're wasting your time. To change it and change it and change it till you get it right. And then when you do get it right, then it's brilliant. But do some research, have a look. If you need some help, let me know. So it's got to make you happy. Whatever it is you're doing, you've got to have a good, strong goal. You've got to have a good why. You've got to keep setting these goals, because I've done it for years where I've set a goal, I've got there and thought, right, that's it. I've got there. So I've sort of took a step back. And before I know it, I'm either going backwards and I'm just not happy with it. So we've got to push ourselves, set another goal, set another goal, set another goal. If you're watching some morning, if you're watching later, hashtag replay. So we've got to understand as well, guys. I have a lot of conversations with people. And I do keep getting question asked. I ain't lost hope today. And I said, what do you mean today? Have you not lost anything, in one day? And they get a bit upset because they're standing on scales every day. Every day. Now, you've got your Slimming Worlds, you've got your Juice Pluses and stuff like that. And you can crash diet. But you're losing a hell of a lot more than just fat. You're losing muscle. You're losing glycogen. You're losing water. You've got to understand, if we're only aiming at fat loss, it don't drop off at £5 a week. It just doesn't. £1 a week's like optimum. That's what we want. And just do it religious. Bang, 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 bang. Every week, sustain it, carry on, and it'll happen. It'll just keep happening week on week on week on week. You'll just get stronger and better, feel better, your confidence will grow. Morning, Chris, you all right, buddy? But yeah, we sort of get obsessed with, we need to do it now. We need to have it now. And I do get it, because I have done it before, and I have thought, God, I just want to lose it. I just need to get it over and done with. And it's hard. It's hard to sustain. But when you start doing it, you start seeing results. And then week after you see results, and week after you see results, then it becomes a lot easier because your mind's focused on it. But to get yourself started, don't expect to just start dropping, you know what I mean, £5 a week or something. It's not going to happen. It shouldn't happen. But yeah, ask yourselves, what's the biggest thing holding you back? What is the biggest thing that you're struggling with right now that you can't make a change and get started on your fitness and your health and reach your goals? Everybody's always got something. Everybody's got something. Mine were always, I ain't got time. That was my biggest thing, I ain't got time. And I always said it, and it weren't. It was just, it were an excuse not to do it. I was just making excuses, saying I ain't got time. But I still get that a lot. It doesn't take time. It doesn't take really long at all. How important is your health that you can't allow it any time? Because I bet if you look at your screen times on your phones and stuff, I bet you've got quite a few hours racked up in that. Or there'll be hours at night where, and don't get me wrong, I've done this many times as well. I've stayed up till midnight, and then I try getting up at 6 o'clock and I'm just knackered. I just feel rough. So I've ended up laying in bed while I eat. Whereas if I'd not been watching telly from 10 till 12 like last night, I could have got up at 6 and I've had 2 hours spare today. Not today, but you know what I mean. I have done it in past. I've done it many, 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 many times. So ask yourself what it is that's holding you back, and what can you do about it to change it. There's always something you can do to change it. It's just if you're willing and you've got the right leverage to do it. So I didn't think, honest to God, I didn't think I'd be sat here talking to you guys, doing what I'm doing, and leave a well-paid job that offered me quite a lot of security. But I did it because I wanted to do it. And I did it, and I'll make it work however it works. I'll push and push and push and I'll make it the best thing I can. You can do it as well, guys. You can do whatever you want to do. You just got to believe in yourself and just get on and do it. You can all do it. Nobody's born with a silver spoon in their mouth and it just happens like that, because it doesn't. You've got to work at it, and anything you want in this life, you can get. Or you can do. If you're just here to lose weight, you can do it. Everybody can do it. It's science. It's law of energy balance. You're not just gonna. You don't just want to be crash dieting, because where's it going to end up? I've done it previous. I've crash dieted. A few weeks later, I've started slowly putting it back on, and I just can't keep it off. And it really screws your mindset up, and it makes you feel like you're a failure. But you're not. You've tried something, it didn't work. You know now not to do that, and we find next thing. You know what I mean? You see where I'm going with it? Nobody ever fails. Nobody ever fails. We just find a way of not doing it. Simple. So I've had quite a lot of effect on people's lives up to now. There's been a hell of a lot of people losing weight, a lot of people growing their confidence. I get a lot of nice messages, this has happened, that's happened, whatever. And it's, honest to God, it's spurring me on, people. It's spurring me on. I just want to help as many, many, many people as I possibly can, because I just want to grow this community to make it as epic as it can be. And honestly, I just want to, I really want to help you, and I don't want you to be having to screw your mindset down the line by it not working because you've done something else, or you've tried on your own and you're using this big book as a map, when really I'm offering you at SatNav, because I've made all these errors. I've made loads and loads and loads of errors, loads. But I know now where to steer you so you don't make them errors. So you can just go straight through. Do you know what I mean? Does it make sense? If you're watching, say hello. If you're watching later, hashtag replay. So I want to help you where I can. I want you all to achieve, because honestly, seeing these photos come through week after week, I just can't believe it. I can't. One photo I got yesterday, he'll not mind me mentioning, Aaron sent me his photo, and honest to God, I can't believe it. I'm dying, absolutely dying to share it. But he's asked me if I'll wait till end of his 12 week. It's honest to God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It doesn't even look like the same person. If he can do it, you guys can do it. I guarantee you. I had a quick one about addictions and it's chocolate. I've also had an addiction to chocolate at one point. But as I say, guys, there's a time and place for it. Right. You can fit chocolate into your diet, that's fine. But we're not very good at the dosage. We're not at all. And the devil is in the dosage. It happens. Oh, my shoulder's killing me. So yeah, devil is in the dosage. So I've done it loads of times. You open a bar of chocolate, you can't just have 3 pieces. Or I used to be able to not have just 3 pieces. I'd have to eat it all. I'd have to. Or eat enough till I felt sick. And I've done it. And I'm sure you've been there before. My problem were time and place. It were always while I was sat in front of the telly at night. So probably about 8, 9 o'clock. I've had my tea about 6 o'clock, 8, 9 o'clock. I'm just feeling a bit hungry. Chocolate's obviously not really going to fill me up very much, but I just fancy it because, yeah. Now, it's a bad habit to have in it. The way I combated it was remove myself from the situation. So I went upstairs, brushed my teeth, got ready for bed, sat in bed, and I watched telly in bed. Because once I've brushed my teeth, I don't want out else. I'm ready for bed then, you know what I mean? And that's how I combated mine. And then after doing it for a week or two, I didn't even think about it after that. It was just because I was doing it every day, it just become an habit. As soon as I broke that habit, and I didn't do it for a week or two, it's not an habit. I just broke it, and now, don't bother me at all. I hope that helps. If you need anything, drop me a message. If you want to ask me any questions, you can DM me, whatever, or leave a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, guys.